I'm Petey, and this is Petey's Rod Shop. So if you've seen this on Facebook or Instagram, you know a little bit of the story, but I'm going to say it again anyways. So I was headed down the highway here, put some gas in my old hot rod, and I seen this little gem on a rollback headed this way. And somewhere, between me and where the car was a metal recycler. And I thought to myself, man, they better not be salvaging that thing. Got the truck turned around, or got the car turned around, headed back, got up there, and sure enough, it was sitting in the scrapyard. It was still on the rollback. I come wheeling in there, dust flying, and talked to the driver, the tow truck driver, and anyways, made some deals, and I just had him drop it off at the house here. I know absolutely nothing about this little car other than about 15 minutes ago, it was on a rollback in a scrapyard. In a metal recyclers, you know, the place you take your old refrigerators and hot water heaters. Don't take your classics. Take your old refrigerators and that kind of junk. Anyways, so I figured I'd do a little walk around, and we'll learn about this little hot rod together. All right, I'm gonna pull you off the tripod so you guys can, you know, yeah. All right, so a quick walk around. That hood, she's seen her better days. I don't know if she'll keep water out of the carburetor. I don't even know if it's got a motor, transmission. I don't know anything. Unfortunately, the windows out of it just before they took it to the scrapyard. It's got just a touch of rust down there in the corners. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We can work with that. But all the trim is there, and well, fairly straight. Looks like driver's side door is a little wrinkled up, but all the rear trim bumpers, I mean, it's all in real good shape. We'll take a little trip inside here. She got one hubcap. That's all right. But look at this. All four tires got air. And look. Holy cow, come with a spare. I never had nothing with a spare. Anyways, dash is clean and neat and nice. Sorry, had a bug on my arm. She's a little automatic. Looks like probably 2-speed power glide, probably. Let's see if we can see. So right down there's the VIN tag. I ain't gonna give the VIN tag away to everybody, but I'm gonna take a look at her right quick. Yeah. All right, so mystery solved. It's a 1964 little Nova. I'm gonna get, a little later on I'll decode it and see if she's all original or not. Probably. Let's see if we got an engine, because that'd be cool. All right, y'all, hang on just a second. What? Would you look at that? She's got a motor. And judging by what I see, I believe she is 100% all original. Shoot, I reckon. You know, we may fart around a little bit and see if we can get this little sweetheart to talk at us a little bit. That'd be pretty cool. I do know when we pulled it off the trailer, I know that front driver's wheel is locked up, and that's okay. That's okay. We're brake propellers. We can figure this out. And I also noticed, yeah, no gas tank, which is fine. They sell them every day. All right. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go find me a screwdriver. We're going to see what's in the trunk. All right, let's see what we got. I got the screw stick in there. Ooh, well, she's She's a little thin in some spots. A little. She may need a little iron. But, you know, for 550 bucks, I ain't gonna lie, boys. Girls, y'all, we'll just go with y'all. Yeah, there's a little on the rim around the trunk. But you know, I mean, and all right, so that was the first walk around, and she's rough. There's no doubt. But realistically, if that motor, if we can do something with that motor, if it runs, if the transmission shifts, some glass, we'll say $1,000. Just hear me out. Even just tacking a little metal down in the trunk, and you ain't got to do that. Gas tank outside, $500. Radiator, $200. So what is that? $1,500, $1,800. Some brakes, brake stuff. We'll say $2,500. And you got your little cruising hot rod. Now, it's a little 6-cylinder, and it's tough to say it's a hot rod, but you're cruising in a classic that was destined to become a washing machine somewhere. But we're going to get a little more footage. I want to see if that motor's locked up, if it'll turn over. We may just fart around a little bit with it today and see if we can make it talk to us. Now, we couldn't, like I said, it ain't got a radiator, and it ain't got a gas, but we can stick a hose in a thing and a pump and a stuff, and we could potentially make it talk. First things first, we'll make sure she's not locked up. All right, I'll get you in. Come on. All right, so I know I promised y'all we'd see if this motor was stuck. Been a couple of days since the last clip, and life, anyways. But instead, this is way less exciting. Instead, when we unloaded it, this wheel, driver's side wheel, was locked up. And I want to get it broke free, put it on the trailer, drop it in front of my garage so that I can have my tools and I can be in the shade and close and just not out here in the dirt, because I don't like working in the dirt. So I'm going to get things set up a little bit. That was close. I'm going to get things set up a little bit, and we'll get to work on this front brake. All right, y'all ready to watch the show? I'm going to get her jacked up and see what we can do about this wheel. I hate working in the dirt. I do have the back tires already chalked, and fortunately there's a nice little ant hill so we can get eaten alive. Now, a little pro tip for you. Always bust your wheel lugs loose before you get her jacked up good. Now, this one, probably not going to matter a whole lot, being that it's locked up. Uh-oh. I'll be right back with you. All right, got me a little persuader. We'll see if she'll come loose. She's not yielding any. I guess we'll just have to take it off the spindle and see if we can separate them later. That's all we got. Come on. On the upside, we can kind of look at bearings and all that stuff while we're in here. I never seen no little doolally like that. Y'all ever seen anything like that? Who knows? Who knows? Whee. Yes, indeedy. Yick. There's our little washer. All right, well, here's the bearing. Now, we should have all kinds of wiggle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What'd you do with you? There it is. So I'm not entirely opposed to letting the brake shoes and all the little brake shoe springs them brake shoes have definitely become one with the brake drum. Oops. Yeah. Oh. That top. Whew. Come on. There we go. Oh, goodness. All right. We're just gonna lay all them goodies to the side and oop. So this thing's got a little keyway. She'll only go on one way, and in theory, that keeps it from unthreading the nut. But we ain't gonna get wild and crazy with nothing. We're just trying to get it right over there. So, whoo-wee. I may you want just a little bit of, if you got no tire or anything like that, just a little bit of preload. See how it'll spin and then just kind of, that's what you want right there. No. Found a lug nut. All right. Now, wait. Yes. Come on. Oh. Ah, there it is. Just in case somebody gets dumb, we're going to make sure the tire don't fall off. So I found out, I learned a long time ago, I don't know if y'all are zoomed in tight enough or not, but these little spindle caps, they've got like a mushroomed edge, and instead of beating on the cap, if you take a little screwdriver and put it on that little lip, you can drive it right on in without beating the fire out of it. All right. Spare brake parts up there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tools. Put her cute little tire back on. We may have sunk a little. Oh. I know, I'm old and I'm fat. I'm breathing heavy. I'm trying to fold this bowling ball right here. I'm trying to fold a bowling ball in half. It's way more work than it should be. Way more work. We'll get it. We'll get it. Shoo. You know, today would be a really good day for a swim or one of them little cones with the ice and the flavor and the stuff. That'd be wonderful. No, we're out here in the baking sun fooling with rusty junk. Yeah. I guess everybody's got to have their thing, right? Almost. All right. Not sure how we did that. Okay. All right. Oh. Let's jack her back up. Get her jack stand out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. I'll bring y'all back in just a minute. All right, I got it in park. Got the ramps out. I'm gonna try and knock these little doolollies out, the chocks, and see if we can get it on this trailer. All right. Now, the little sweetheart ain't got no brakes. So, other than a little bit of steering, really no reason to get inside it. All right. Yep. I believe that's going to be all right. Cut the wheels. Y'all want to watch me get the winch? It's not very exciting stuff, but you're welcome to. Just keep watching. I'll show you some real dumb stuff. So I always try and use an axle strap. Saves a lot of wear and tear on the cable. I also highly recommend hand shoes, especially when you're dealing with a cable. 'Cause I'm here to tell you that it will get you well, yes, I do have a better pair somewhere, but they ain't right here. So this is what we're gonna get. Oof. Good Lord. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Ooh. All right. And when you hook these around the axle, anything around an axle, make sure you're not pinching brake lines or and oh good. Uh-oh, look out, come on. There we go. Wow. Whoo-wee. All right, here we go. All right. Straighten the wheels out and she should come up just as pretty as you please. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Here we go. Well, she likes to turn, don't she? Come on now. We'll do a little counter steer, see if that... All right. Come on. Here we go. Yeah. That other drum must be a little sticky, too. All right. Here we go. Come on. All right. That's as far as we're going to go with that. So that way, when I get her over there, she'll just right off the trailer. All right. I'll bring y'all back when we go to Offloader. That should be a show too. Got to take the gloves off. All right, got her lined up. Let's let her out, see what happens. She's a good looking little car now. Come on, I'm telling you. All right, here she comes. Oh, nope. There she goes, here she comes. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see, there's a big old block of wood. We're going to try and jack up the trailer, the front of the trailer, and see if that'll counter the gazoundas, and see if we can get it roll a little further, because that's a lot of pushing right there, son. And I'm an old fat guy. Pushing's for kids. Well, never mind. That was a bad joke. Anyways. I need a new jack too. We're gonna take a chance, y'all. If it don't stop, we can always say it should have. All right, come on, sweetheart. Come on. Let's get. Come on. Get. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. 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 Instant wheel chalk, y'all. Right there. Sometimes you just gotta throw a shoe, you know what I mean? All right. We'll be, hold that thought. I'll be back. All right, so it's another day. As promised, we're gonna see if this motor's stuck or not. I'm really hoping. Yeah, she needs support. Okay, okay. Careful, easy. And we're gonna have to, I need a stick. Oh, come on now, easy, come on, there. All right, that's gonna be good enough for now. Let's see if I can get you guys set up to see what I see. Easy, careful, I know. She's a little wiggly. All right. Let's see what she'll do. Oh, what was that? What? She's turning over. Turns over pretty good. Well, she turns over. I think she's going to be a viable motor. I hope. First though, I need to get all that glass cleaned up. Grandbabies around, that kind of thing. I don't want anybody to get cut up or boogered up that way. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll bring y'all back and see if we can make this thing do something. All right. Talk to you later. All right, y'all. Before we get started monkeying with the motor, I can't stand this hinge being all boogered up. I'm gonna try and get it fixed right quick, and then we'll get into the more exciting part. Let's see. See if we can get this thing started without losing a finger. There's that part. Now, we'll see if we can use the little hammer to straighten it out. That didn't work, did it? No, sir. Oh. I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. He's missing some parts. Well, boys and girls, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right, well, I need a new hood hinge because its rivet has rusted out, and so it doesn't pivot properly. Not entirely certain which one's seized up there. All right, so I think you guys ain't watching me. Okay. Well, I don't see a ballast resistor. So I suspect, oh yeah, this is And somebody definitely was trying to get her running. Fuel line was pulled off, extra wires run. Real sketchy stuff. Let's see if there's any oil in it. There it is. He's got a cute little feller. Yeah. It's got something in it. And it ain't water, so that's good. It smells a little on the gassy side. We'll come back. All right, let's do some testing and let's see if this thing will run. Before we get too far, the gentleman that scrapped it said that he thought it had a bad coil, so we can run some diagnostics on it. Just set your little meter to a little horseshoe ohms. Ooh, got spare wires. And you should have like 0.5 to 1, something like that, from your positive post to your negative post. 7. That one looks good. .7. That seems a little high. Six and a half. It's a little on the lower side, but I think we'll go with it. This poor thing, see what kind of shape our points are in. And for those of you who've never seen a set of points or fooled with a set of points, there's a reason why we don't use them anymore. They're unreliable at best. Now you can, I shouldn't say they're unreliable. They're perfectly great. They worked for hundreds of years ish. But they're a little fickle. Pull the little rotor button off. See, I brought a file. Let's clean them. It's preemptive strike. They look fairly new, but the license plate on this thing was 91, and if this thing has sat since 91, I guarantee you them little points, they're corroded. So you just get your little fingernail file, wedge it right there in between them, file them around a little bit. Oop, I left part of them. I miss the old, I don't like these paper foamy ones. I'm gonna have to talk to my wife and have her get a better quality. All right, so that should be good. let's put a battery in it. Hey. Boy, she don't fit it so good. But she fits good enough. As my old supervisor used to say, don't let perfection get in the way of good enough. Solid advice. Because there ain't this here little ride ain't got much of that going on at all. Gonna make it easy for myself. Hook up the old remote activator, and I'm here to tell you, and you'll see there's lots of guys out there on the YouTubes using these things. Man, I'm here to tell you, it's the only way to go. You just hook one to your battery terminal down yonder. Come on. Like that. And the other one to your little ignition terminal. Like that. Voila. We got power. We can make her talk. You want to hear her talk? See what she sounds like. Ooh, 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 that sounds awful, y'all. Come on now. We got spark. Oh yeah, points are pointing. We should have fire, folks. Let's put the cap on, put the cap on, put the cap on. Oh, y'all getting excited? I'm getting excited. I don't know what that god-awful sound was, though. Goodness. She's just a clamoring and a clappering. And we're going to have to look into that, y'all. Here we go. Got too excited. I want to hear it run. Don't y'all? I know you do. I know you do. Me too. I did check the oil. She's got oil. It's gross and smells about half like gas. Coil wire. Put one of them in there. Put a little fuel down the yap. Let's see if she'll fire. She's trying. She sounds awful, but she's trying. She's a runner, y'all, I think, maybe. Put a little fuel down the old tube there. I don't remember turning the key on. So there's something wrong there. The key won't turn the starter. Okay, it runs. I have got to find out what that is. That is not good. Not good. I think maybe she got bunged up on something down under there. Flywheel, flex plate kind of thing. I'll bring y'all back. I'm gonna get her jacked up, get some jack stands, and we're gonna poke her head under there and see what we can see. How about that? Well, sorry about that, folks. I intended to take you along that little journey. I forgot. I got excited. So I think maybe I pulled the dust cover off the transmission, and I'm hoping, because it was a little boogered up, I'm hoping that was what was causing our noise. Let's see. Oh yeah. She's a wanting to. I think she's gonna go, y'all. Make sure I got the ignition switch on. Yeah. It sounds like it's on. Sounds like it's hitting, so it should be. Yeah. She's on. Okay. All right. Come on. Let her go. Look at that! Look at that! Goodness. That's all right. That's all right. She's a runner. She's a runner, son. Mm-hmm. Like a little sewing machine. Let's see if we can't put a little petrol. I'm a little concerned because I used to have a mud dauber in the in a fuel line, and it it just doesn't anymore. All right, let's do this. Let's put this back down normal working height. We'll take that fuel line off. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go turn the ignition switch off, because then points will burn up on you, and it'll kill the battery, but mostly the points will burn up on you. All right, I'm gonna get a couple of things situated, get a fuel line, a little gas can, and see if we can't get it to run long enough to check the transmission. All right, be back. All right, so I've done a little screwing around off camera. I apologize. I got a little carried away with myself, but check this out. All right, y'all ready? Oh. Apparently, she's camera shy. All right. All right. I'm going to bring you back in just a second. Anyways, check this out. Wait, I learned this one the hard way the first time. So in the rule book, it states clearly you have to turn the ignition on for it to run. Give me just a second. What? Like a kitten, man. Runs like a dream. I got no radiator, can't run a real long time, but check this out. I put some transmission fluid in it, and e-brake engaged, reverse, she pulls, drive, she pulls, park. Brakes and drive line, wait, brakes and a radiator, $550 runner. It needs some glass, I know. Anyways, check me out, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You'll see more of this little hot rod. I got big plans.